Okay, so your meat can cook between anywhere from 3 to 4 or 5 hours, depending on how well you want your meat done. Well done, medium rare. Usually, most people like it medium. And grills like this, they'll come with a cutting board on both ends. And this one was found over in Costco. Ranges anywhere between $400 and $500. And let's see, what else can I say about, I grew up in a family with my brother actually catering Samurai style barbecue. And that's where I picked it up. I had a friend of mine, when I was living here in San Jacinto, bring the grill and the wood, the meat, and the seasoning. So next day after he brought it, it was probably about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. After he brought it, I was cooking the next day because that's what I love to do.
Now, Daniel, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of raising and lowering the grill? Do you start out hot or do you start out not hot?
You start out with the grill at the highest level with the meat on already, and then the meat is cooking with a lot of heat. So to not burn your meat, you want to start out with a high level. And once the gets down to the coals, no flames, then you can adjust your grill to the height of how much heat you want.
I see. So you're adjusting it because the heat is changing that's coming out of the barbecue.
Yes, depending on how much wood you have in there, how much coals you have made from the burned wood will depend on the amount of heat.
Now, some people use that process where they start out by searing the meat and then taking it up to a slow cook level. Do you use that practice yourself?
Yes, I practice that. I start out with searing the meat in order to catch the dripping fat.
Right, to retain everything.
If you got a good marble, then that marble is going to start to melt. So what I do is I sear it, and then I turn it over, and I get the marble to start to melt. And so once it's starting to drip, I flip it back over, and now it's dripping into the meat, which causes a lack of dryness, I should say.
Oh, okay. So you get a much moister tri-tip out of it that way.
Yes.
Well,
now another thing to add is that, okay, so now you've got your meat to the point where you want it, and you don't just put it straight to the table and start slicing. What you want to do is you want to put it into a container that you've covered and let it sit in there for about maybe 20, 30 minutes. After that 20, 30 minutes, it has contained the moisture from the heat, and it's a well done process.
So when I've been pan frying my steaks and pulling them off hot and throwing them right on my guest plate, that wasn't the right thing to do?
Maybe not, but we're talking about steaks now.
You want to let it rest, right?
You want to let it rest, give it a little time.
Great, well Daniel, this is great. This has been Daniel Aguilera here at St. Anthony's Catholic Church in San Jacinto, California. That's located in Southern California in San Jacinto Valley. And we want to thank you very much, Daniel, for taking your time to give us this great explanation of, what's it called again?
Santa Maria style barbecue, tri-tip.
All right, thanks again, and so long for now.
Thank you.